Hello and welcome to today's practice. We will explore some range of motion throughout our entire bodies. Our practice will be about 40 to 45 minutes long or so, just enough to get us moving and present and ready for the day or to get settled in from our day. For gear to have on hand, I just have my blanket. Feel free to grab whatever you need for a most supported and easeful practice. As always, listen to and honor your body. Move in the best and most accessible ways that work for you. If at any time you need to adapt, adjust, and modify, please do. Without further ado, welcome. I am so glad you're here. Let's go ahead and begin by lying down. As you begin to get settled in, take a moment, maybe rock your head from side to side, lift one shoulder at a time. Maybe rock your hips from side to side, your legs, your feet. And just allow everything to come to rest naturally where it may. Once you find that place of natural support, allow your gaze to soften. Draw in a nice big full inhale. Exhale, sigh it away. One more time, big full breath in. And exhale, release. With these first few minutes, just allow yourself to arrive into this space. Begin to set aside any to-do lists you may have, anything that may or may not have happened. And just allow yourself to be present in this moment. Present with the sensations that you observe as you begin to settle in and arrive. Notice the sensation of the mat and the earth underneath you. As you notice that connection that your body makes with the ground, see if you can soften into it. See if you can allow your muscles to release ever so slightly. And check in with the rest of your body and notice how it makes connection with the space around you. And see if you can soften into that support of the ether. Soften into the support of the space. And from this awareness, shift your attention a little deeper inward into the rhythm of your breath. Allow your breath to begin to deepen into the bowl of your belly. Maybe place your hands on your belly for a bit of tactile feedback and support. With your hands on your belly and the sensation of the mat and the earth underneath you, see if you can expand your breath to fill all the spaces, front to back, side to side. Settle into an expansive breath where your exhalation may be just a little bit longer than your inhalation. And as you settle into the rhythm of your breath, allow it to expand and radiate a little bit more into your entire body. Create that space and soften through your muscles and joints from the inside. And just allow your attention and awareness to be drawn to this connection between your breath and body as we move through our practice. And gently float your hands up to your heart. From this space around your hands and heart, come into a place of gratitude. From this place of gratitude, bring to mind one thing that you are grateful for today. And we'll hold this bit of gratitude in our heart as we move through our practice. On your inhale, reach your arms overhead. Lengthen from fingertips to toes, stretch from side to side, front and back. And just another breath or so. One more nice big full inhale. And exhale, hug your knees into your chest. Allow your belly, ribs, and shoulders to soften. Take a knee in each hand and just make some circles with your knees and hips here. The circles may go in the same direction, they may go in opposite directions. It's totally fine. In whatever direction you move, make sure you go both directions. So if you haven't switched already, go ahead and do that. And just another breath or so. And bring the soles of your feet down to the earth. Reach your fingertips towards your heels. Palms may be up or down. It's up to you. As you inhale, root through your feet and gently lift your hips, lift your spine. Just a couple inches off the ground. And as you exhale, lower everything back down. Root evenly through the balls of all your toes, through your heels. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, root to rise. So root through your feet, lift your hips, lift your spine, maybe just a little bit higher this time. And exhale all the way down. Hug your knees in. Big full breath. As you exhale, reach your left leg out nice and long. Right knee hugs in. Soften your shoulders, your ribs, and your belly. And press through both feet. So flex your feet. Reach your right heel up to the sky. Hold your hamstring. Just bring a little bit of movement here into your right foot. Point and flex. Draw some circles. Pause for a moment. Nice big full breath in. And for just a moment, reach your left arm up to the sky, right hand by your side, and gently firm to the midline. So don't let your leg fall out or your arm fall out. We're activating through our inner thigh and in through our bicep and arm here. And as you do, begin to connect through your ribs. Your breath is full. One more nice big full inhale. Reach through everything. And exhale, release. Hug it all in. Soften, let go. And switch sides. Hug your left knee in. Reach your right leg out nice and long. Take care of your body. Move intentionally and with purpose. Allow your hips to soften. Allow your shoulders to soften. Big full breath here. And reach your left foot up to the sky. And bring some movement here. Point and flex. Draw some of those circles. And pause for a moment. Reach through the soles of both feet. Reach your right arm up to the sky, left hand by your side. Breathe fully here, firm to the midline. Find that connection in your belly. Don't let your lower back sort of pop off the earth. Reach through your tailbone, soften your ribs. One more big full breath in here. Exhale, release, hug it all in. Bring both knees into your chest. And make your way to a seated position. Just for a moment. I like to sit up on my blanket here, so take a moment to find that seat that works best in your body. Reach your hands by your sides. Inhale, sweep your right arm up to the sky. Hinge on over to the left. And inhale, sweep your left arm up. Hinge on over to the right. Once more on each side. And inhale, reach both arms up to the sky. Exhale, bend your elbows, lift your heart upward. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, bend your elbows, curl your heart upward. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend your elbows, lift your heart. Let your hands touch down by your sides or behind you. Bend your elbows, curl your shoulder blades together. Big full breath. And make your way back to center. Switch the cross on your legs. If that's accessible, if that works for you. Nice big full inhale, lift your shoulders up, let them roll forward. We'll do that a couple of times with your breath at your pace. And reverse, inhale, shoulders up, and let them slide on back. And the next time you let your shoulders slide down your back, reach your arms by your sides. Lower your chin to your chest. And as you inhale, lift your arms, lift your gaze up. Exhale, lower your hands, lower your chin. Couple more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, lift. Palms together and exhale, hands to your hearts. We'll make our way to hands and knees. So use that support that you need underneath your knees and wrists. I'm just going to shift a little bit here so that my blanket supports the upper part of my shin, not so much my kneecaps, but my shin. Take a moment, find that space where your knees are underneath your hips. Your wrists are underneath your shoulders. Maybe your wrists are forward a step or so, if that feels better in your wrists here. And with the rhythm of your breath, we'll bring some movement into your spine. Inhale, soften your belly, lift your heart and gaze. And exhale, release, press into your hands ever so gently. Draw your tailbone or your spine to the sky. Inhale, soften your belly, lift your heart and gaze. And exhale, release. We'll do that a couple more times with your breath at your pace. The next time you find center, pause. So much as when we were lying down, find a bit of support through your spine. Reach your right leg out behind you. Let your toes touch down to the earth. Left fingertips touch down in front of you. Let your gaze be just beyond your mat. And as you inhale, lift your arm, lift your leg, press to the midline so you're lengthening nice and long. Exhale, draw your knee and elbow together. Inhale, reach and lengthen nice and long. And then exhale, lower everything down to the earth. Big full breath in neutral here. And we'll play that on side B, Sam. So reach your left leg out nice and long. Find that support in your belly, lengthen your spine, right fingertips touch down. On your inhale, lift your arm, lift your leg. Press to the midline, big full breath in here. Find that length, that lift. And as you exhale, draw your knee and elbow together. Inhale, reach and lengthen, big full breath in. Exhale, bring everything down to the earth. Draw your toes together, widen your knees as much as you'd like. Send your hips to your heels. Allow your upper body to find support on the earth underneath you. Maybe your hands touch down underneath your forehead, providing a little bit of additional support. Wherever you are, breathe. Just another breath here. On your inhale, bring everything back to center. Find that tabletop position. Walk your hands forward just a little bit so you're in a supported plank pose. Let your gaze be just beyond your mat. And as you exhale, lower all the way down to the earth. I'm going to shift back on my mat a little bit, which means moving my blanket. As you get settled in there, reach your legs out nice and long, arms nice and long in front of you. So point through your toes and draw your tailbone towards your heels so you'll feel a connection through your center body. Gaze stays down on the mat. As you inhale, lift your right arm, lift your left leg, and exhale, lower. So our head stays nice and long, spine stays nice and long. Inhale, lift your right leg, lift your left hand. And exhale, lower. One more time on each side. Inhale, lift. Right arm to left leg, firm to the midline. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, right leg, left arm. Exhale, lower. Bring your hands underneath your forehead. Bend your knees, rock your feet from side to side. Bring whatever movement you need in your feet and ankles. Bring We're going to do that one more time, incorporating just a little more movement. So reach your legs out nice and long, arms out nice and long. This time, as you inhale, lift your left leg, right arm, and lift your chest off the ground. Exhale, lower. Twice more. Inhale, right leg, left arm, lift your chest. Exhale, lower. We're working on strengthening those muscles through our spine. Inhale, lift. And lower. Alternating each side. Inhale, lift. And lower. Hands under your forehead. One more time. Bend your knees. Rock your feet from side to side. Bring your feet back down to the earth. Curl your toes underneath. Hands underneath your shoulders. With that support in your belly, inhale, press up into a tabletop position. Walk your hands forward a step or so. Curl your toes underneath. And as you inhale, lift your hips up and back. Allow your knees to soften here. Your heels may come off the ground, and that's completely cool. Find your breath. Maybe rock your head from side to side. Bring a little bit of movement into your knees and hips. Check in with your breath. Are you still breathing? For just a moment, pause. Find a place of relative stillness. Nice big full inhale. And exhale. Look between your hands. Bring your feet forward. Bend your knees a little bit. Bring your hands to your elbows. Rock out your shoulders, head, and neck. And release your hands. Bend your knees. Inhale. Sweep your arms all the way up to the sky. Interlace your fingers. Turn your palms upward. Soften your ribs. Find that connection through your center. Big full breath in. And exhale, release. Pause for a moment. Allow your feet to check in under your hips. Your shoulders over your hips, and then find that knitting through your center body where everything is nice and long and connected, firming to the midline. Big full breath here. Make your way to the short edge of your mat. On your inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. And as you exhale, bend your knees, send your hips back. Find that strength in your belly, that strength in your legs. Big full breath in. Exhale, send your weight into your right leg and draw your left one back. Big full breath here. One more big full breath here. As you exhale, shift your weight forward. Lift your left toes off the ground. Find that connection through your center body. Reach through your hands. Press your leg to the midline and exhale. Bring everything together. Big full breath. On your inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, bend your knees, sink your hips back, sweep your hands down, forward and up. Find that connection through your ribs, through your pelvis. Big full breath in, send your weight to your left foot and reach your right one back. Let that transition be intentional and purposeful. A couple of breaths here. One more full breath. Nice big inhale, reach through your hands, send your weight into your left foot. Pause and reach through your right leg. And exhale, bring it all together. Nice big full breath in. Sweep your arms up to the sky. This time as you exhale, fold forward. Big full breath, inhale, find length in your spine. Exhale, bow forward. Press into your feet, inhale, sweep your arms all the way up. And as you do, step your feet out nice and wide. Parallel your feet for just a moment. Reach your arms out to shoulder height. Big full breath here. Exhale, lower your hands. Turn your right toes out, left toes in so that they're parallel to that short edge of your mat. Inhale, reach your arms out to shoulder height. And as you exhale, bend your right knee. Take a moment, find that strength in your feet. Big full breath in, turn your palms up to the sky. And as you exhale, sweep your left arm up and over, reach through your right fingertips. Press into your feet, inhale back to center. One more time, inhale, reach through all the way over. And exhale back to center. Straighten your leg, lower your hands. Switch the direction of your feet. Turn your left toes out, right foot parallel to that short edge. Inhale, reach your arms to shoulder height. Exhale, bend your left knee. Check in, make sure your knee tracks over your ankle. Draw your hips away from each other so that there's that external rotation through your hips. Turn your palms upward, nice big full inhale. Exhale, sweep your right arm up and over, reach through your left fingertips. Inhale, back to center. One more time, exhale, reach through. And inhale back. Straighten your legs, lower your hands. Turn your feet to face the same direction. Hands to your hips, big full breath in. Find length in your spine. Lift your heart up to the sky. And bring everything back to neutral. Step your feet together. Big full breath here. And your inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. Shift your weight into your right foot. Let your left toes touch down. Find that lift and length in your spine. That strength in your belly, that strength in your spine. Option, leave your toes grounded. Maybe they do touch and goes. Maybe they come into your ankle or your calf. Maybe above your knee. Wherever it's going to go, reach your arms out to the side. Reach from fingertip to fingertip. Find that nice long spine. Big full breath in. Exhale, release. We'll do that side B. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Palms together. Exhale, hands to your heart. Shift your weight into your left foot. Right toes touch down. Find that lifting up and out of your hips, that length in your spine, big full breath. And option to explore some balance on this side. Maybe your toes stay rooted, maybe they lift, maybe they find a place on your leg. Wherever it's going to go, breathe fully. On your inhale, this time reach your arms up to the sky. Find that length, that lift. Big full breath in. Exhale, release. Make your way to the short edge of your mat one more time. On your inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Nice big full breath in. Find length in your spine. And exhale, let your hands touch down. Walk your feet back. Keep your hips up nice and high. Allow your knees to soften. Just notice what you notice here. One more big full breath in. As you exhale, lower your knees to the earth. Swing your legs around to the front. Reach your legs out nice and long. If you'd like to sit up on a blanket or a pillow for a bit of a support and lift, please do so. Reach through the soles of your feet. Hands touch down underneath your shoulders. Big full breath in here. And as you exhale, gently walk your hands toward your ankles. Draw your heart towards your toes. And just pause and breathe here. And gently release, gently soften into this stretch. Allow your breath to fill the entire backside of your body. On your inhale, sweep through your spine. Find that length. Come back to center. Gently walk your hands behind you. Bend your elbows. Gently lift your heart up to the sky. Maybe point your toes. Find some lengthening through the entire front part of your body. Big full breath here. Back to center. With your legs extended, keep your right leg out nice and long. Tuck your left one in so that the sole of your foot touches down to the earth. Your left leg may cross over your right, but if it does, just make sure your left hip stays rooted on the earth. You want your low back to be nice and stable, nice and steady. A nice big full inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky, root through both feet. And as you exhale, twist on over to the left. Find that reach through your fingertips first, and then let your hands soften down to where they will. So maybe your left or your right hand touches down to your leg, left hand by your side. And in this twist, use your breath to create a bit of a dynamic action here. So as you inhale, find a bit of a lift, and as you exhale, see if you can soften into the support. And just another breath here. On your inhale, release, root through your feet, sweep your arms up to the sky. And exhale, release, and just hug your knee into your chest. Inhale, back to center. Reach your legs out nice and long. Big full breath in this neutral space. And tuck your right foot in. Keep your left leg out nice and long. Your right foot may stay to the inside of your leg, or maybe it crosses over to the outside. Again, just check your hips and low back. Make sure everything is even and steady. Nice big full breath here. Root through your feet. Sweep your arms up to the sky. Now as you exhale, twist on over to the right. And then let your hands touch down where they will. So your torso and the muscles of your abdomen are the ones doing the work, and not your hands cranking you into place. Breathe fully. And just a couple more breaths here. See if you can soften into the support of your spine, the support of your breath. And on your inhale, root through your feet, sweep your arms up to the sky. And exhale, gently hug your knee in. And release, legs out nice and long. Bring the soles of your feet to the earth. If you're sitting up on a lift, go ahead and come off of it for just a moment, and you can shift that aside. We're about to make our way onto our back. But before we do, with the soles of your feet on the earth, allow your shoulder blades to slide down your back. Gently walk your toes back. Find a point of balance on your sit bones, and just lift your toes just a couple inches. Find your breath, find that open space in your heart. And gently release. Feet touch back down, hug both knees in. Soften your belly, ribs, shoulders. We'll do that one more time. Hands to your hamstrings. Find that length in your spine, that knitting through your ribs and pelvis. Walk your sit bone or walk your toes back. Maybe lift your toes a couple inches. Maybe they come parallel to the floor. Wherever you are, a nice big full breath in. If you want to explore just a little bit here, maybe reach your arms out nice and long in front of you. Big full breath. And exhale, gently make your way all the way down. Reach your arms overhead, reach your legs out nice and long. Big full breath in. And exhale, hug your knees into your chest. And just rock your knees from side to side. Small rocks here. Take a knee in each hand. And go back to those circles. We did a lot of core work. So just allow this movement to create a little bit of a massage through your low back, through your belly. And go the other way. And release. Bring your feet back down to the earth. Bring them about mat's width or so, just beyond hips width. And just rock your knees from side to side. Just check in with your low back. Only go as much into this form that satisfies comfort in your low back and in your belly. And just a couple more breaths here. And bring everything back to neutral. One more time, hug your knees in. Reach your right arm out to the side. I'm going to reach mine overhead. Just for space purposes, big full breath in, and as you exhale, reach your knees to the left. Let them lower that way. So your arm is out nice and long, your knees are going the opposite direction. We're twisting here, is what's happening. And breathe. Give yourself permission to soften into the support of the mat underneath you, support of the earth. Big full breath here. And inhale, bring your everything back to center. And reach your left arm out to the side, big full breath. And lower your knees to the right. Use a moment, shift and adjust as you need to, finding the most support that you can find in your body, in your practice. Allow everything to soften and settle. And breathe. And just another breath or so. And on your inhale, come back to center. With the next couple of breaths, bring the movement, stretch, or direction your body needs to best complete your practice today. So whatever that looks like, whatever shapes you take, whatever movement you make is totally fine. And just another breath or so. And when you are ready, settle into your integration form. So it may look like your feet are on the mat with your knees resting against one another. Maybe your legs are out nice and long with your hands by your sides. Maybe there's a pillow or cushion underneath your knees. Whatever position you make here is absolutely perfect. I'm just going to make my way to a seat. When you find that space, allow your gaze to soften. As your gaze softens, draw in a nice big full inhale. Exhale, sigh it away. As you sigh and as you exhale, give yourself permission to release anything that's holding on. Soften into the support. Check in with your body and see if there's areas where you can draw your breath and attention toward. And give yourself permission to create a little bit of release in those spaces. Allow the tension knots to unravel and unwind. Allow any tightness or gripping to dissipate with the rhythm of your inhales and exhales. And allow your entire self to just arrive into this moment. Your attention may wander and drift, and that's totally fine. See if you can regularly bring your awareness back to the sensation of your breath, the sensation of your body as it makes connection with the earth. Allow your breath to be passive. Allow the muscles and joints of your body to be at ease. And we'll breathe in this space for just a few more minutes. A few more moments of time to gift yourself this break. Nowhere to be and nothing to do, but to breathe in this space. Breathe in this moment. Just a few more moments of time in this space, this held space. Without changing anything, with the next few breaths, I invite for you to just check in with your body from head to toe. Notice what you notice. And gradually shift your attention into your breath. Notice the quality and the rhythms of your inhales and exhales. And begin to combine your awareness so that your breath and body become one. Once again, notice how your breath and body respond to one another. Maybe allow your inhales and exhales to begin to radiate into your entire body. And as it does, bring some movement to your fingers and toes. Rock your head from side to side. On your inhale, reach your arms overhead. Lengthen from fingertips to toes. Maybe let go a sigh or a yawn. And gently hug your knees into your chest. Hold gratitude in your heart for your body as perfect as it is, and for this time that you have given yourself today. And gently make your way to a seated position. Whatever seated position shape that takes for you. Allow your hands to come wherever they are. Maybe your palms face up or down. Maybe they rest in one another. And from this space, this shape, just notice how your practice resonates in your body. Observe from that place of compassion, that place of non-judgment and non-harming. And gently float your hands up to your heart. Lower your chin, draw your gaze inward, come into a place of gratitude. And from that place of gratitude, bring to mind one more thing that you are grateful for today. On your inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead. Palms together, honor yourself, those around you, and your yoga practice. Exhale, hands to your forehead, that your thoughts may bring peace to yourselves and those around you. To your lips, that your words may bring peace to yourselves and those around you. And to your heart, that your actions may bring peace to yourselves and those around you. Thank you so much for sharing in this practice with me today. I hope you have a really beautiful rest of your day. The light in me sees and honors the light in each and every one of you.